Let me ask you straight out, who's to blame for what we saw at the canceled event and the man, the Sanders supporter, the professional protester, rushing the stage?
Well, if the protesters shut down an event, the protesters are to blame. We shouldn't, equivocate on that. And that's not free speech. That's depriving a candidate of free speech. I also am happy to blame Donald Trump for some of his rhetoric, which I do think has been incendiary and irresponsible. That's a separate issue. It just doesn't justify the protesters shutting down a presidential rally.
So how do you feel about just about every presidential candidate on the Republican side, forget the Democrats, blaming Trump? I mean, we had 2 injured cops. I didn't hear any one of them say anything about the injured cops, the one who got hit by a bottle. I mean, they make it sound like Trump threw it out of his limousine window.
I mean, believe me, I'm always happy to blame Trump for many things, and I do think he has generally contributed to a coursing of American politics, and certainly from a conservative point of view, of a denigration or a lessening of the conservative message. But that's different. In this particular event, I agree the protesters were to blame, and they should be blamed first and foremost. That doesn't mean it's not legitimate for other candidates to raise questions about the tone of Trump's campaign and particular statements he's made. So, but I do think if you step back from the whole thing, it's not good. I mean, we are looking more and more like a banana republic, and sort of mobs, rallies where a presidential candidate uses, I would say, inappropriate rhetoric. But then, on the other hand, actual demonstrators shutting down an event, which I agree is a very different thing. It's a different thing altogether.